In and out of Amber Heights again. Run some errands, drop a few bodies, you know, the usual space routine. At this point it's less of a mission and more of a lifestyle really. So here we go again, going out of Amber Heights. First though, I wanna check something really quick. Yes, we are thirsty. Okay. I guess we're gonna go with this one. Let's go, dudes. I really want to try out this shotgun. We invested so much in tinkering it. Probably a complete waste of money, but yeah, life is short, even shorter in the outer worlds. Okay, what do we have here? Hello, buddy. Yeah. Those overgrown insects really frighten me. Not gonna lie about it. Now this is the fork in the road, and first I'm gonna check this part of it. And it seems that it's, well, there is some kind of obstacle here, or the road just is disconnected. We're gonna see about that. However, I'm gonna be sneaky because this one is probably not alone. Oh, really? Actually, this one will do. Okay, a few dead marauders. This looks like a trail going down. You know what? I'm just gonna instantly eat that one. What we have here. The heck is that? A landmine. Really? Yeah, there's probably more. Usually, if there is one landmine, there are a bunch of landmines, so I'm gonna be extra careful here. I just don't want to get a concussion or something like that and end up in a situation where I need to find a bed. Huh. Alright, we have some kind of a compound here. I believe I know what this is. This is that door that we were unable to unlock, but this is probably a part of a later mission, or at least I'm gonna just leave it for later. Right now I'm just gonna go down and check our current objectives. So yeah, the road is gone. Who the heck is that? Western Sloan. Probably lost wanderer, like ourselves. Level 9. Well, talking about useless. That's probably the epitome of useless. I believe this is the trail that we saw, and it's going actually down. Alright, this is not a bad vantage point. Somehow we missed this dude. Man, I love this mechanic. We've killed like 5 more before the first one hit the ground. Perfect. I guess this trail is actually gonna go down, and yeah, we're gonna end up in the other road of the fork. Okay, what we have here? A bunch of dead people. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, please, don't fall. Don't fall. Oh man, I'm gonna probably... Yeah. That was a nasty blow. Jesus. A bunch of dead guys. And pretty decent loot. What the heck is this place? Is this like... oh! Smuggler Tunnel. Man, I thought this is a cave, honestly. Okay, let's first look around. Now we have few options here to check this, well, mission first. Or get into that tunnel, Smuggler's Tunnel. Where the heck is this gonna lead us though? Here or here? Who knows? First I'm gonna, you know, check this mission. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. First I'm gonna check this one. Okay, a little roadblock here. Uh-huh. I'm gonna try to find the rest of those marauders that I just ended. Great. Okay. Oh, nope. Inventory. I'm gonna be recycling some of those. Definitely could use the weapon parts. 50, you're going to. And those are, well, the ones that I'm actually using, so. No thanks. Let's get rid of this. Actually, you know what? We have plenty of armor parts. I probably just should sell those. Alright. Any movement? Well, no, not really, no. I thought I heard some growling though. a minute ago, but could be wrong. No, I'm definitely not wrong. Jesus, that thing is... Yeah, that thing is deadly. Okay, those things, how much do they weigh? Do they cost? Or I should say worth? Not a lot. Huh. You know what? Let's drop those. I'm gonna just stop getting those, I guess. 2 for 25. No thanks. Okay, that's actually better. Yes, we are taking those. More dead people. Yeah, this place is really, well, unforgiving. Man, what a tree. Huh. Okay. Perfect. Well, just like before, I'm checking pretty much every corner of the map. It's not much, but it will be appreciated. Okay. A bunch of stuff. Now let's go back and try to find Mr. Pickett. I think that was the name. At least we are getting a pretty hefty amount of... Whoa. Of experience. Maim, cripple. Okay, let's go with cripple. Oh, this one actually ate Mr. Pickett. Alright, alright. Here it is. Mr. Pickett's journal. Now we're gonna have to do what with it? Okay, give it back to Sebastian. Sheesh. Shooting flies with a sniper rifle just feels so wrong. But, well, it works. Oh, a little camp here. Yeah, those guys are long gone. Alright, next. I'm gonna go with this one here. Oh, this is some kind of settlement. Yeah, so many missions at one place that could be only a settlement. I guess we can use a vending machine or a trader to unload some of the stuff we are carrying. I still haven't tried that shotgun though. I keep forgetting about it. Oh, what we have here. Oh, that's the girl that we kind of rescued unintentionally.
Oh, hey there. Thanks again for getting me away from those marauders.
No worries.
Oh, last time I was in the city, Sanjar was singing your praises about a boat something or other. Suppose that warrants a discount. You want to buy something?
Okay, sure. Okay, let's just sell stuff. I should drop those in my ship. Just dead weight at this point. Actually, you know what? Let me see. One of those, I'm gonna leave 6 of each. Okay. A repair. That's probably not a bad idea. Alright, I think we're good to go. Let's check this place. Fallbrook. We should probably change our armor to something more useful, like something with dialogue skills and probably lockpicking. I don't know. Gonna see about that. We're gonna see about that right away. Okay. And persuade. Why not? Alrighty there. I think it's probably a good time to do a quick save. Okay, this place is bigger than I thought it will be. Hey, buddy.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits. You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? Oh, that sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit. She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail. I am here to anticipate and facilitate. No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you.
This place is run by Sublight, I think, or at least it seems that way. Okay, let's start checking pretty much everything. Oh man, nothing? Really? Hey buddy.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life. You don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink. It's no flattery when it's true. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
Yeah, let me guess.
Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit. I run my sprat carriers back and forth through the shipping tunnels near the waterfall. Ought to check there first. Good luck. And don't get any ideas about pilfering the drugs for yourself. Was that sarcasm? I'm going to assume it was not. If it's sarcasm, you've got to show it somehow, like with a wink. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the ship.
All right, buddy.
Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Okay, a side mission. Sublight employee. Honestly, nothing really useful, but you know what? We can probably use that bed. Yeah, we can. Let's do that right away. I think this is gonna affect our dialogue skills if we not address it promptly. And we are thirsty again.
Not so fast! Whoa, hold on a moment. Who the hell are you? Shit. Sorry. You too.
Not so fast!
What do you think you're doing?
Hmm.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
Okay, let's talk then.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Can you not see I'm walking here? Physically, you mean? In my mind, I have traveled galaxies. Well, I'm not entirely decided. If I'm being honest, I think I'd fancy a visit.
Yeah, alright. Nothing interesting out of this guy. However, let me check that thing we got. Leadership skills. Oh, completely useless. At least in our build. Okay, supplied employees. Blah, blah, blah. Something here. Okay. Oh, hello. Disassemble, disassemble, disassemble. Okay, sell. Disassemble. Alright, this little town is pretty straightforward.
Nah, last time I saw him was stars. I can't remember.
Just one main road and a bunch of buildings on each side. Just like in the Wild West. The shit.
No, but thank you. I'm quite alright as I am. Oh, you're still here. I said I don't require anything at this time. Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. But it seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits. And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure. Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram. Can't fathom why you'd go searching her out. But it's your neck on the noose. I was told she runs the saloon.
Yeah, what an unpleasant fellow. Unfortunately, I don't think we can... Can we steal those, actually? Alright, guys. Patron. Patron. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, nothing more than I can take from here. Let's check this ladder. Oh, here we go.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing at all.
You're determined to be operating within the parameters of the law.
Perfect, buddy. Yeah, that's why I need dialogue skills. Probably gonna get caught here and there stealing, and I want to be able to get out of that situation. Okay, what do we have here? Huh. Alright, buddy, go out. Okay. Oh, 50 lockpick. Oh, wait a minute. Why is our lockpick decreased? We're thirsty again. Really? Jesus. Alright, that was a complete waste. Well, not a complete waste, I guess. I think this should be the saloon, right?
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance
No, it's
Group,
not.
Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind. So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policy. We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium. Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch, but financially speaking, there are certain costs to running a business from within Byzantium's walls. So while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more expedient to conduct our key operations here. So we can... what's the phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course. Oh, it's certainly not about what I say. That's all down to our legal team and plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages. Those are mostly for top-rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child.
Yeah, I get it.
Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares.
Yeah.
One thing's for sure.
Alright, so pretty much nothing here. Yeah, this should be it. However, this one looks interesting too.
I test every product myself to assure maximum customer satisfaction. If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or...
Okay, let's see what you have, buddy. Ooh, a bunch of stuff that I cannot buy. Well, that's pretty cool. 63. A restricted stock. Alright, I still don't understand how this thing works. Let's check something though. Yeah, that armor is definitely better than ours. 63. Jeez. Level 24. Oh, what's that? Supply datapad. Rezo. Uh-huh. Oh, UDO datapad. Plasma burns and spare blood marine, blah blah blah. You know what? I'm just gonna buy those. You know, they're probably part of a mission or something like that. Okay, well, nothing to sell, I guess. Search for... Oh! Alright, those were actually part of an active mission. Great. Can we steal something here? Just a bunch of shitty items. Oh, hello.
You shopping for pre-owned or new? You blind it, you buy it. Store policy. Yeah, and? Do I look like the city planner? I wasn't exactly consulted on the blueprints when Catherine started building out Fall. But now that you mention it, I reckon she had her reasons to hide us. We got smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and Byzantium socialites flying in and out of Fallbrook all the time. Why openly spit in the board's eye? It might be that you're right. But I got no reason to trust you with the truth, now do I? Maybe if you were a better friend to Sublight. Ask me again if your standing with Sublight improves, and I'll feel more obliged to answer. Town Sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Catherine. Prove bad for her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought.
Okay, let's see what we can buy here. Oh, that's legendary. Huh. Whisper Quad Muzzler. Oh, this one is suppressed. Nice. Oh shit. Well, this one is good, but it's a low level, so it's gonna take a lot to upgrade this bad boy. Well, shoot. Yeah, that's gonna be expensive to upgrade. However, let's see what skills unlock the option to buy those things. You know what? Probably I just have to be in a certain standing with this faction to be able to, you know, buy those items, because we are actually able to here it is. 40 hack. Unlock access to restricted items in vending machines, however, not in merchants. Weird. One would think that it's a dialogue skill, but it's not. Yeah. Definitely not. Okay. Well, we are not able to buy it right now, and we're probably never gonna be able to buy it, honestly, but it's not a big deal. It's under leveled. Either way. Hey, buddy.
Pardon me, you're distracting the magnificent. What an excruciating and exquisite experience. Nothing at all, I assured. If there's no further excitement, perhaps I'll slice my heel open.
Oh, buddy.
Hey there, Exterminator. Glad you showed up to take care of those mantis swarms. Hate those fucking things.
Okay.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sent you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order? No, I don't have any... Ugh. If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets. Toss ball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
Yeah, sure you will. So upstairs, I guess. Or... Here we go, Catherine.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert. I'll be sure to remember that, fella. Want to tell me what you need? Well, I'm half listening. Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia. So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your fuel tanks. Totally safe. Meaning safe for me and my crew, seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
Okay.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders.
All right.
The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through, or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system? Clever. That's why Lilia's paying you, I take it. Now, after you clear the mantis nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead. And I'd rather not wait another several weeks for Lilia to send a replacement.
That's
Once you've got
interesting
our
mission.
goods, take him to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it.
Alright.
I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course. Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive.
Alright.
And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me. Guess you've got it figured out then. Good. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do. If you got brass knockers, you can shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery. Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be. How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my... Sure. Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely. And I'll thank you kindly for it. How's Clive? Sure.
Alright, I think that's it. Can we steal from this lady? Ooh, sweet.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's your story? Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to. Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand? More than you can afford at this time. Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook. I got some snacks on offer too from time to time. Who ain't these days? Everything runs through Ms. Malin here, so you might start with her.
Alright. Nothing here, I guess. Okay, let's check this place. Oh, it's actually pretty big. Oh. Well, let's go, guys.
Come back later. Better yet, not at all.
Okay. Interesting.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be
Cleaner, tastier, stocked with better booze.
cheaper. Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. You look, well, I wouldn't forget what you're wearing, no. Most of the freshies spend their first day in the saloon. Fresh to Fallbrook, I mean. Me? I've been here going on 3 days now. I'm real friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town by now. But not you yet. Every day I've been here has been my lucky day. Never won so much in my whole life. Aside from a close call during my wilderness hike, it's been a grand adventure. I'm dreadful blessed that Captain Criley hired me onto the crew. You heard that right. Wilderness almost got me pushing up daisies. If I wasn't so fleet-footed, I never would have escaped them raptidons, then marauders, and then that manta queen alive. To outrun him, I had to ditch my bag. All the bit cards from my winnings were weighing it down. A shame, cause it was my favorite gun tote. Ah, you wouldn't have heard of them. They're just a small pot of smugglers. Kept getting their spoils stolen when they went to fence them. So they hired on a merc. They didn't mind my being so talkative, or them being my first protection gig. Captain Criley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes. In fact, I probably shouldn't be flapping my gums about his crew at all. Well, Captain Criley wanted to take a pit stop. I'm the hired security, see? They pay me to guard the cargo, but right now the hull's empty. It's my first shore leave with the crew, and my maiden voyage before that. I can tell you it's been a real hoot. Look for the horns and you can't miss it. Even I saw them when we flew overhead. Massive curved stone peaks if you want to get technical. They're a part of the mountain terrain.
Alright, I gotcha.
Captain warned us to take care around Devil's Peak. The bigger beasties tend to roam the slopes there.
Alright.
Morning, I thought I'd try Fallbrook's self-guided wilderness hike, the one that leads up around the mountain. Safe enough, else they wouldn't advertise, right? Wrong. Scarcely made it back in one piece. Right then, very well.
Alright, Oh great, she's leaving, which means that we can steal everything we can here, or at least most of the stuff. Okay, next. Oh, a little town hall. Well, more of a square actually, not a hall, but whatever. Fallbrook domicile key. Alright, I don't have that. Ooh. Yeah, that's not bad, I guess. This one has to go though. Actually, you know what? Let me recycle all of those. I could use the space. Okay, what the heck was that? ID cartridge, alright. Supplied storage key. Okay.
What?
Yeah, I can't do that. Okay, let's see. 26, 26, 26. Alright, we are actually, well, kind of good to go. And this thing is pretty powerful. Oh, wait a minute, is that a landing pad? Oh, I can move my ship here. Tell me I can. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna leave that extra armor back in my storage box. All that dead weight, just, you know.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out.
Okay, leave this. And actually this one too. Should probably leave those two. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one. And now, let's see. I'm using that. Also using that. Engineering and perception. Actually, I never got to use this thing, so whatever. Temperament. Whatever too. Tech skills. Okay, 38. This one we gonna sell. Tech skills, stealth skills. That's it for today, Spacers. Thanks for sticking around till the end, and if you enjoyed the chaos, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and maybe even share it with a fellow colonist. Got feedback, tips, or just want to roast my decisions? Drop a comment, I read them all. More troubles just around the corner, so stay tuned and keep making bad decisions confidently.